to we country salo. Now how we there, now how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. But this year don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salon. Now how we there, now how we born. We sweet salon. We not for make this country fall. Mama salon. We let we salon. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salon. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salon.
For the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country. I guess I capits, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Konica, Gaman Keraka, Chamucham, Gaman Honica, Kaipom, Gaman Konica, to present for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country. And they go and they beg. Shep. The people that they gen. Then Hagawa Shem. They make me put the chicken in the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them by scripture. They make me put the chicken in the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Don't forgive them by scripture.
We pledge love and loyalty to we country salo. Now how we there, now how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo.
We salon. As in no place like home. I like it, I can talk them, I like it, I can fight them.
If you're watching now, don't miss the fun. Hit subscribe, like and share this platform. Do you want to stay up to date? Click that like button. Like, share, and subscribe to this platform today. Join our community and be part of an awesome experience towards enlightenment. Don't just watch, be part of the vibe. Hit subscribe to always be notified whenever we come online.
Okay, Fambuldem. Ramadan Mubarak to all the Muslims. In this life, everybody forget something we believe in and let everybody believe in what's in it get. On a good evening, on a good afternoon, I go say a cabo. to the Creole family them. To the termination of Piaria for Mamino. And to the mende them I go say Biana Kawiena. We don't come back today, and this platform would gradually change from a talk show to an analytic platform. What I mean with a can for can analyze and inform. Because what in the go on now we country, if we say no more at the event they look out and they happen, we go always then at the dark because that is what the political elite want. Then they do all kind of things for make they talk. But we not they understand what in them they do. Because we get occupied. With what they don't beat you and they under. They don't hold and they go jail them. That's what they want us to be talking about. Now begin look the bigger picture. And the bigger picture, we get for sit down quietly. We analyze say why this they happen, why that they happen, whose connection, whose direction it they lead with to. And at that way they can begin for do from today. But before they go on the topic, that allow me co-host Lesi Adutona.
Pambulem plenty cabo trainer. Abundisia awanae abisie kaka.
Today my face look dark, eh?
Imaminu korinu tu omonu. Sukol sokadir tono. Today, as you can see from the topic, it says Sierra Leone, signs of a de facto one-party state, oligarchy. If I can break it down, sign of a de facto one-party, what in de facto mean? That's not unofficial. That is the one party, it is not official, but it is operating already. Now in a de facto, where something is not officially legislated, but now in they on the menu. Now we already eat. It's like then they wait now for let them legislate, but it's happening already. It happen by default. Then we talk about oligarchy. Then why are now very rich, very, very rich men with influence, political influence. The word oligarchy, it came after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Them rich businessmen, them will benefit from buying private assets. Those are the two words we don't break down. But today, we want to come make una able for join with for visualize, put a microscope for understand this phenomenon what they talk about. This de facto one-party state. Is it real? Is it really happening now? Or has it been happening? We want for trace them, go backward. Or we come up from the end, can be full. So I go ask some questions. When I go ask them questions there, me co-host will answer them questions then they for make we begin to analyze them step by step.
Okay.
I tell you, want to say anything before I ask begin ask questions?
Yes. I want for do an introduction before you go into the questions.
Yes.
Now not talk to the people they know as if to say now theory we they make. Now give them the reason why we believe say this not the condition where they happen at Sierra Leone. We always done the tell you now. At one point, I be even they go up and come on talk. for go enlighten you now on the resources potential of Sierra Leone. I mean, don't decide for do this, not because I want for just can't talk. Nothing way a part of what I be. Why I say part of what I be? The causes then what I do, I know a lot about the potentials in Sierra Leone. I have known those facts from the 1970s. Even to the recent surveys the way they do in Sierra Leone, it not come to me as surprise because I had known by the kind cause what I do. Sierra Leone is a country where get so much mineral potentials. Added to the mineral potentials, we get so much potential for agricultural development. Then we get a fishing potential where capable for Giwi up to $100 billion every year. The fisheries of Sierra Leone. If we manage them properly, $100 billion they come up on them. And if Sierra Leone gets 10% of that, that means we they get $10 billion. This not to hearsay, not to overstatement. So what in the problem we get in Sierra Leone? A few people and they were aware about the resource potential of the country. The unfortunate side is most of the people that will get this awareness, they not get moral and ethical obligation to Sierra Leone. They are mostly foreigners. Even though some they claim for be Sierra Leonean. Then people here, then they control we economy remotely in a way where the Sierra Leonean not the see. Any government we can have power, then quickly go surround that government, they manage them how they want for manage them. Now I make with politicians, they do nonsense. And not to one set of people. Now several sets of people. Sierra Leone's economy is in the hands of foreigners. So the people that they go into politics, they are those pawns that have been manipulated. Fatima have been talking in New York, but I not think he understand what he talk. Fatima Bio been talking. A big brother, not a big brother now problem. The problem is they far from big brother. There are foreign interests where because of the greed, but we people them, then we don't sell with diamonds, then sell with resources to them. Now these people are in control. So then they manipulate the politicians. There are a lot where maybe we don't need for say now. Even the foreign involvement in the last war, some of we know. When an Escoma take over, the foreign involvement, some of we know. The Norwegians went into advice, they met a stiff wall, so then withdraw. The Norwegians are in Ghana, advising Ghana. Now I make una see Ghana stable so. As a matter of fact, the headquarter for the West African Norwegian trade arrangement, what they call North Fund, na Accra, Ghana ide. They wanted to establish it in Sierra Leone. We country is in a very bad shape because the intellectual class, the elite class, very dishonest. One. Two, we intellectual class inside the aid, what in them get is that we are chiefs. we can do as we like. These people are our subjects. That is why the two party then, APC, SLPP, a difference not there between them. Oh. Difference not there between them. What in them they for? Now for misuse and abuse the country resources. And now it don't go to the next level. They don't take her now to the moral level. They not only misuse and abuse the country resources. They misuse and abuse the people them, especially with women them. They are making themselves filthy rich so that the other people them go be pawns to them. And when that happen, now women then they misuse mostly. So it's a dire situation. They are aware of it. So then they try for fortify themselves. How then they do them? Whether by design or by accident, then they gradually walk way towards a de facto one party oligarchy. That word oligarchy, I wonder when I understand what it mean. Oligarchy mean a few people who are powerfully rich who control everything. That's the situation we have in Sierra Leone. All this noise on they all about drug, this, that, is because people are creating an oligarchy. They don't care about you, the people. They don't. They only want to create a power vacuum between Una and them, then get everything, and because of that, then control everything. But we go into that step by step. So, with that introduction there, over to you, sir.
Well done, me daddy. I like the way we pray the matter. And we matter prayed, we get for sit down inside. Now I go ask questions them. We pertinent to this issue here where we decide for bring am at the platform today for make every Sierra Leonean go see for themselves, then hear for themselves, and participate if they want to. So the first question we are go ask: what is the de facto one party state?
De facto is a word where it means they're not pass them into law, but they exist. Like where you get woman, you not go officially to in parents the eight, but you not to get a relationship where they go on. That's a de facto relationship.
Now the cohabit normal.
Yes, that's a de facto relationship. And when you look at Sierra Leone, government, of course, if I can go back a little bit, when President Joseph Saidu Momobi approached the international community in 1988, 89, say he wants them for coming for begin assist Sierra Leone, then give them a condition, say, we forgo to multi-party. I know they use the word democracy because me democracy as a beauty mean. That way then they tell you about democracy in Sierra Leone, na part of the lie. Then they raise una hopes until when not they exist. Okay? The first condition where they give President Joseph Saidu Momo then say, we forget political pluralism. And political pluralism, that means you dey allow everybody for participate. You know, they streamline the politics to one set of people. Any Jack and Tom and Jane and Yebu can come, it get in party, they participate. Now them mean say that we go back to from a one-party state. That was why even get Dr. Lorenzo Tucker, Peter Lorenzo Tucker, for write a constitution draft, where them in can go parliament, then go decide how they want them, now get so today. Because the way Peter lawyers will talk right, it's different from what you get so today. Not to say then say, I saw the copy because I was there participating in that process. Okay? I saw the copy, the draft. It's unfortunate I not get out with me because something happened 1998 where they loot everything. The copy was burnt or destroyed or whatever. Even my university certificates, they all are lost and then nothing they. We then go loot. But I have no regrets about that. Thank God I'm still alive. Okay? Multi-party. Why people and emphasize on them? Now because politics and economics they go side by side. If now one set of people get all the money, past people and they go bigger, bigger to them, that economy they always they in poverty. Because circulation of wealth now they take place. But when you get pluralism in society, all man go advocate say, no, bo, now we get different thing now. Now get increase in wage. Now we get factory and now get this yonder. Then that 10 day, the wealth go begin distribute. And especially in a country like Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone get the potential for efficiently distribute wealth because every district in Sierra Leone has an economic potential for develop, either agriculturally or minerally. You understand? So if we decentralize the country, we find out, say, we they take efficiency to the grassroots. But this class of people we feel say they are descendants of the cousins of God, they don't want that to happen. Then they na the parties them where una think say na the parties them where they take the country forward. You look the APC, then they. You look the SLPP, then they. Now what thing they happen? Then they recruit people them into them parties, then they come out from obscured background, they make them into somebody. And then people out then they can make into somebody. Now then the canker worm them, we want let the status quo continue. This is the problem we have. Now I make us say, let we come out by her. If mother be want to fast in a public na in business, it not concern me. You hear me? Then they do all that here for deviate your attention from the real picture. And Sierra Leoneans have to pay attention. I say it here on this platform every day. We have to pay attention. Nothing not happen by accident. Too. We then be say law come up on one party. From that time we then say law come up on one party, till to now, we don't they move back towards one party.
Well,
Right now one party will depend because any two SLPP one pass na parliament, they able pass.
you know, you're right when you talk about that multi-party. Um, um, you know, multi-partyism is part of the ingredients when they make democracy. Multi-party not
Means
exactly mean
I want let you hold on, sir.
Mhm.
Democracy is different from almost party una get in a country.
Exactly.
China get one party, but China is more democratic than Sierra Leone. If you tell Sierra Leonean that, they don't go believe because they don't understand what
But
democracy
they
is.
don't. They don't.
Because the politicians they lie on there. Hey, this is the democratical. Who that I say democratically elected government? Election is part of democracy. Democracy is a social phenomenon. The way what people and they behave to themselves, the level of tolerance for accept other people and views and allow them views for be relevant in the processes of development. Now, in a democracy,
Exactly.
it's not a political thing.
Not to just forget multi-party, get elections
The
every 5 years.
politics
It's
part
not.
of democracy.
Those are all ingredients, and are all the ingredients, and they come together. Multi-partyism, elections, freedom of speech, freedom
Free
to associate, free
yes,
press, transparency, accountability,
rule of law,
rule of law.
the
These are
law,
all the things.
now they all they make
A
democracy.
package. You know, they take one, you left one.
Democracy is a human behavior.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a human behavior.
It is
And
good that you open that up.
fact, the fact is, with traditional African societies, they may get a level of democracy. It's a human behavior. It's not a political process. Will people enforce them when case did and they sit down a counter, then judge, you know, to so?
Yeah.
Will people enforce them when they want to take decision about certain things? Then they call the whole tongue, then go sit down there and engage, you know, to so?
Mhm.
That's what democracy is.
And when they get a tumbling block in the process, then take time out, then go engage,
Yes.
then come back inside.
We want for make new road for join to that village. Then they call meeting.
Yes.
Then can engage. Then say, all right, you now, the young man, them, una go brush. We go provide this. Then if not two tongue, then they want connect. The two tongue, then they meet, then decide.
Mhm.
That is what democracy is.
About.
It's not about elections. Elections are part of the process because elections they give you the chance for make a choice.
Yeah, make it just say democracy in a menu. It gets many other things there inside.
Behavior.
Yeah.
Now human behavior.
Mhm.
Now two people and get for land. And maybe Sierra Leone in the process for land for be democratic. We never had democracy. That's what we keep fooling ourselves.
With a semblance of it, we really don't have it.
We not be ever get mister. We had elections and pluralism, but we behavior not democratic. The Sierra Leone are not tolerant to incumbent.
The
Where
rule
there
of
is no tolerance, there is no
what
democracy.
did I say? The rule of law. You are the rule within the perimeters they won't accept from
No,
us.
not ever exist na Sierra Leone.
If
Just
when I
was
get rule, one part of the population they use and the other one they're excluded. You know, then they leave now the community with impunity. You know, that means to say the law they below them, then they above the law. So the rest, when they under the law can handle una. And even the way the law they handle una get a say in how it will handle you. So when they weaponize them for try forget other people and for keep them out short. That's not democracy.
Mister,
Yes, sir.
from where I be a kid in Sierra Leone, the judiciary of Sierra Leone has been always a place where bribes are paid. C2C.
Exactly.
So democracy not there.
And that's when we come.
Elections, now civil societal processes.
Yes.
Now processes of human interaction in a society.
And we come right to the next question. We say, how has the judiciary been polarized in Sierra Leone?
But then they,
How has the judiciary been polarized in Sierra Leone? Papa, they ask them question here for let we open them up, let everybody participate. I want you to answer it. It is not about me, it's about we all.
Story about with judiciary from let us go back from 2007 to now. Let us be fair.
Mhm.
Okay. From 2007 to now, between 2007 and 2010, there was some kind of improvement in the judiciary. After 2010, you see, absolute power corrupts. But it's not the power that corrupts people. You know what they corrupt people?
Mm.
Now, when he get the assurance, he get control. The African emotional intelligence is so low that we politicians then soon they deteriorate into zombies. The minute he get exposed to some level of wealth control, then they take the posture of a demigod. And at that they make, then they diminish in their capacity. You understand? We saw it in the APC of Ernest by Koroma in second term.
But that has been the pattern, not just him. Across.
Are they come? I'm not targeting Ernest Koroma. I'm targeting the mentality of the Sierra Leone.
That's exactly what I'm talking about myself.
Okay? The first time he did very well. But the second time, we see the deterioration because he felt he is now in control. And the other thing was, he was mixing maybe with people who were not favorable to his vision. Okay? I'm not defending him, but I'm only saying that the deterioration will the experience now started in the second term of Ernest Bai Koroma. You therefore look at issues in Sierra Leone critically. Who's I begin? This idea we get in aid for a third term after you na you. When that meets stiff opposition, then other dynamics begin come into the thing. We saw rapid deterioration in the rule of law in Sierra Leone. If you get for be leader in a country like Sierra Leone, you always get for guide your emotions. The Sierra Leonean then feel say we person talk with one mat. Now, emotions, now your ability to read and control things, now your emotions. Some man knocking talk, they keep quiet, but it was past the how they talk. Because they not get the emotional maturity for read and control things. Then we come into this disaster in 2018. From 2018 to now, we see a rapid deterioration in the judicial system. You know why? Are the first institution where they capture. And why then capture them? When you have that under control, then nobody can easily move you out. The second institution where then fetch all out for capture, now the parliament. How did they do it? In the first place, they heap confusion, grab 10 people come out, they make by-election, then go against the constitution because by then the judiciary was under control. If you take somebody out in a parliament, the constitution say you forget a by-election. But we saw a case who said the judiciary said you underway been there as runners up and then for go take over. We can read this thing here realistically. Because the same two party them, they all not crap for Sierra Leone.
Then the politicians then rotting, but Akinwafo say the same about the people.
Are not rotting, they know what they are doing.
If you stand where evil they take place, you do nothing, you are as bad as those who did it. Because we all know that the country, the constitution clearly stipulates, say, if you get an election, if una pull, then tell people and I forget about elections. Then say no, una runners up there for putting. That's not what the constitution said. Now that make me believe, say, all them problem there, now from 64, they begin to build up the camp. One, the libel law, waiting they put on there for. They're not put on there for help the country. Because when they make law, now law where they build on a country up, where they strengthen una. Then put the libel law For make people not get freedom for talk. For make una all una much. Remember how we did primary school where they talk like that. Say, come on, hold your lips. Make all my hold the lip in a class. Because na class today.
Now they what you they experience na government so they begin.
Exactly. You see, so then thing they creep in. Now make we na redemption for now we alert with people that say some things and one they see like joke, play killboard, die board cook soup, not to accident. It don't tete, it a inside, it a tete, it a inside. After when he do that libel law, 1961 constitution say Magai should have been there for 1 year and call election. Did he? No. He did it for 4 years, then talk fire and not call elections. That was against the constitution. That is another one. You see how will they go? So gradually, they don't create a situation where anyone will take power, he put the constitution at your box. He do as you wish. Hey, una left farm, na de pa, you know, this, that. So you talk something where I so agree with you. Where you talk, say, you say, we they get a demigod them. But now we they dress them.
Politicians are demigods.
Yeah, now we they dress them. Now we the people them. We the people.
They are demigods in Sierra Leone because you know why they say they are demigods?
You're right. You're right.
I have been a politician in the Kingdom of Norway. Nobody cared about me. I was a non-entity.
Now we they dress them. Now we they wear the clothes pan them. Then when they begin turn talabi, now they begin wap we. You know say talabi before you know it. Now the horn now they put in a head. They take another waju they go and beat people. You know, and you know it's by the beef self. And at this exact situation, and this alone people they una sit down, they look them, dress them for them can beat una. When
but there is a reason for that. There is a reason for that.
So we are not that chair, bro.
I don't tell you, say, that we left for the blame Sierra Leone. Now we examine the reason for we make all this happen. Because the few smart ones and they use the country, they know the answers. That's how you do. They always see the answers. So, honest by Komao, Madabio, this so, they know the answers. But una caste system una get na Sierra Leone. This na the chief. This na the worker. This na the slave. This na God Makam. That mentality. Then they do. That's why we need for take patience and educate with people and let them understand the real root cause. And another thing, do ya? Don't stop shifting blame. We are all wrong.
Yep.
We are all wrong in Sierra Leone. Nobody is perfect. And let nobody not feel say, hey, not to me. Now we all do them because
we have the active participants and the passive ones.
If you see them, you not talk when things they go wrong. When the people come, all contribute.
You are as bad. Or you team up when you see something wrong.
When you talk, you not talk for make the thing come out as them for see them. You talk for create more problem. Now then men they do so. Now then team they do so. You are part of the problem.
Yeah. You team up there. You see what they do them people and they ethically correct. It is wrong. It is against your constitution. It is against your tradition and your culture. But yet, it not get nothing for do with me, it not affect me. But do you realize when I don't done with that person there, it's like when you go to surgery for go see doctor, they are next, it will be you. Because now the person you can perfect the crime plan because you don't practice for another person there. And then mentality there we get for look into. Together we correct them. And that's now they bring me now to question 3. We say, what role do the foreign powers play in Sierra Leone politics? What role does the foreign powers play in Sierra Leone politics?
The foreign powers then get plenty role than they play. But foreign powers are not responsible for what is going on in Sierra Leone. Foreigners are responsible. Now get the difference. Foreigners as individuals are responsible. Foreigners as community, they're responsible. But foreign power like England, America, China, Russia, then level of influence on voting they go on Sierra Leone is very minimal. You know why? Let me make this clear today. The white world understands the black race. They know we are hyper emotional. They know because of our emotions, we cannot sit down and quietly reason and rationalize over a lot of things. So then they use that for make profit now. They have used it for centuries. And not only Europeans, Arabs used it. Arabs used it. 30 days now, they sell with birthright for Kokwebe. We therefore begin take responsibility. You know why? The world is entering a new order. America the Great is no longer America the Great. I want to tell the Sierra Leonean community one thing today. In 1950s and 1960s, after the World War, European nations who have been colonized Africa and other parts, then let go of their colonies, then give their independence. They did that not because they wanted to give independence, but because their nations were broken. They had to reconstruct. You know, go there, they try for patchios, you go take other mines, na yet. Instead, you go tell the man, say, okay, but they try help you. Anytime you need something, come. If I get, I go help you. Not so?
Mhm.
Hey, we fought for independence. We never fought for independence. Stop lying to yourself, Sierra Leoneans. They gave it to you free. And you messed it up because you don't think. What did the British then do? When they give you independence, you know the money they then give you. Not to be 8 million or 7 million.
7.5 million.
Uh-huh. What did that get for do with Sierra Leone? That was where they started tying us economically. The elites will get at that time. They not see, don't say, but this money not to better thing. We get diamond, we get gold. Because that time there be no but diamond, gold, and iron. No. They not be don't begin mind the other minerals there. How we go get we resources them for make we build we economy? How we go do, especially with gold? Because by then there was no official gold mining company in Sierra Leone. All the gold mining have been gone by that time artisanal mining. And 30, the most of it is artisanal. They see after 64 years will not develop. Then before find a way, forget that gold day under control, then sell them for run the country. But instead they started fighting each other for power. And what in have been this power, what they fight for, the money what they not treasury, we're
Yeah.
not to nothing.
Everybody want to be in one
I
country.
see how idiotic we are.
Mhm.
Back in say we na idiots, then people then feel say na cause, not to cause.
A lot of people feel to say this fact way they happen so inside APC it's new. The same thing happened at SLPP. And before independence, we had only one party. SLPP itself, they not put any focus for develop the country. They focus so much by internal fighting.
Yeah.
While
And 30 day.
yes, while how you call them, President Koma, when he take power in a country, he
About
spend the
one.
whole time, Botswana, he spend the whole time for reorganize, for structure. SLPP, they don't talk about that. Sierra Leoneans, we're not talking about it.
Yeah, because then don't keep the people in ignorance.
SLPP be there per civil war, Magai versus Magai, the big brother versus the small brother. The party was divided. Same way, the lawyer them, the 10 lawyer them break away, including Pasheki, go from PMP. It was totally dysfunctional. People are not saying this, but it's a reality.
That's where nonsense started.
Now be the only party. They don't get any need for them in competition with anybody. They were at ease. They don't amalgamate. Una they together, the colony and the protectorate. Una get them people there. Una organize una self. They could not do it. Then busy they fight against themselves. Leadership challenge. Albert Magai challenged Sam Milton. In fact, when they do the leadership challenge, he beat Sam Milton by 1 vote. But they don't allow one for takeover. And waiting there for takeover, one for work together. So then be there in total disarray. You are totally right. So this whole decadence, it starts from the word go. Now that's make when they talk for say, let we change with perception. Let we change with thinking. Sierra Leone, with mentality, it need a total overhaul. The way we look at things.
You know for salon.
Yes, sir.
Now go wake I call this guy we start Apple. We don't die.
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs.
I'm Steve Jobs. Now go wake come. So tell they come on next walker with new software where they can make with the modern.
Honestly, you can hear some person they talk with ignorance, something we not sabi. Hey, na APC, that they bring one party. Not to APC bring one party. SLPP, they one great party in the country.
SLPP was one party from 1953 up to 1961.
But they still want one party. Then we want remain one party. Nobody wants another party. Nobody wants any rivalry. Did you see? Have you ever seen any craziness than that? You know one party. Then you busy one for the one party.
you know, I want you don't let it go on for something. You see this oligarchic mentality.
You're right.
Because some of them feel they are from ruling houses, so they get right to control.
Mm-hmm.
If not them, let everything poil.
Then born them better past everybody else.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we still have. Now, what are they doing? They are coercing others to join them. And not the first thing this year happen, no. They tell way Ransford Slatter been going at the protectorate within 1924 constitution,
Mm-hmm.
we go for protectorate assembly.
Mm-hmm.
That problem was there.
Yep.
The few protectorate people them, who be don't get educated, we not come up from ruling house. They had an uphill challenge for enter the assembly. They either had to be proxies of a paramount chief or then for subject themselves to the wills of the chiefs.
Yep.
Before they
you get for lebele before you enter.
the same thing they go round and round and round in Sierra Leone. If you ask me, I go tell you one thing. I have nothing against a one-party state. But if we have to have a one-party state, it has to be a decentralized one-party state. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
If we forget one-party state, we centralize the power. It'll lead we to a war way bloodier than the last one. A one party plus high centralization of power will increase poverty in the society and lead we to that war.
Well, the decentralization are part of not getting the people there for participate so that they go able to muzzle them as best as possible. Now, part of controlling the people.
You have to muzzle.
Exactly.
You know, the other thing about we is the way how they think and understand things, then I know problem. Politics is not about muzzling and tussling. It's about everybody participating for things for making develop. Muzzle who that? Who are you that they should muzzle? Do you have to live here forever?
You know what I find really interesting you bring in these subjects here come from the peripheries, you don't bring a kind of the center. You see the mentality during the elections. We talk about that at the back room before they waiting. Everywhere else in the world, we election they come. Waiting government, waiting people in the feds for and then party them. And for the economy.
Yeah.
Where you get a strong economy, the sky and the limits for the country.
Exactly.
So everybody.
Why not the limit for the party where they in power?
Exactly. Everybody they bring in own plan for the economy because the economy are the key.
When you do something correct as a politician, anytime you come back, people and they hail you. Let me tell you now what in happen in Norway. Jens Stoltenberg, when I've been Secretary General of NATO, when he retired from NATO, there was an issue within Norway where we were lead to a crisis. So then call him. Say, "But come back." Remember, Omar don't go as Prime Minister. He don't go NATO as Secretary General. He come back, he accepts it for the sake of the country. He take over the Ministry of Finance. You know what happened? You know what happened when that guy take over finance? The Labour Party, the membership don't double. Then pooling don't double. Because you know why? That was the man who was Minister of Finance in 1990, we established the Norwegian Sovereign Fund, the largest sovereign fund on earth today. He was the one who was able to talk to all the political parties, say, let us do this for Norway. Then when he was Prime Minister 2 terms, now the best time of the Norwegian economy. Waiting have been they buy in a shop where they full up trolley, the amount of money have been they spend for full up trolley, now 2 plastic bags they full up. So, one thing what politicians and get for learn, when you do well, the people know. When you not do well, the people then know. Nobody is muzzling nobody. We have no business killing people because of politics.
Hey, brother, you get a bad streak. Now you don't go open a can of worm.
I not care.
No, they come. You know what you don't bring council?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Man, we don't work as Prime Minister. We serve the country well. They're not talking about say you don't go retirement. If you can't, they arrest you. You never put much on politics. If I go sit down, you set you out. The man can't inside it because you don't open that all day. We not forget you not church day. That's really no more at the read that. Say if you don't serve as a president, when you retire, you for only lips. You not for talk. So you mean the man serve the country? He do so well. Where he left, he go work abroad as a NATO head or NATO chief. Where he retired, then call him back for let do what he good at. Papa, you need for we need for open this
so the old man see.
You need for open this up because they say former president not for talk.
He don't take over back Ministry of Finance. Look in Korea, 1990, as Minister of Environment elected, he served industry then. Now during in term, he formed the Norwegian Sovereign Fund. Then later he can be Prime Minister. Now during in time as Prime Minister, Breivik been killed, people picking them.
That Christmas. Yeah.
During in time, when that thing be night come na radio and television say, we should not allow this to divide us because them is saying a right-wing motivated action. If you not to be in type of man, the country before deteriorate into a division where something will lead to a big disaster. But he went all over talking to people. He went all over visiting the families of the victims.
You know, Breivik now commits crime. Now we hold Breivik, and now we focus on why Breivik do him.
Yes.
Not to right-wing people and do him. Now him do crime. These are all the things. These are all the things. I'm glad when you bring that aspect they can inside. Because Sierra Leone, we are vice president talk for say former presidents, in experience, in people skills, in knowledge, in national security, we don't get into all years of service, where you retire, you are redundant, you are useless. You not for participate in politics ever. In fact, then the boss, the talk for say, if you put more, we go treat you like any other person. We go treat you. You never put on for politics. Do you, I mean, man? Please, I beg you. I want let you to, because now you bring this can, now you open the can of worm. Because these are the things. So
I'm not gonna go too much into you know, Tindo.
yeah.
I pray you bed and I say they lay down there. And Eskroma is responsible for everything wrong in Sierra Leone now. He had an opportunity to build a legal framework. He had an opportunity to build institutions and do everything that would have stopped this nonsense going on. So I know they put more today, huh?
Not to not do the same mistake way make we country this so. It is not about him. We are please allow me.
Be said.
Please allow me. We know they use a foolish person in mentality, not for talk about the failures them and forget about the ways them for repair the failure, because this man in Norway, now ex-presidents were sober, not one like you one.
I mean,
that is on that basis you will speak. Waiting at the talk now, not over an escroma. Now the principle of what happened.
But now they tell
of what happened.
Now they tell say not for talk. When he take over from Kaba, not tell Kaba say not talk. True or false?
True.
Oh well. Kaba prayed in bed finally, don't find till he die.
Well, that is the other misinformation when people in the key. Kaba was not a fine man. Kaba did a lot of things for set the country ablaze how we did so, because he
prayed the bed for protecting himself now.
Well, you know, this well that is selfishness that's about them. He was never there for making protect himself, not for protect everybody. That's what he was paid for. But he didn't do that. Before that, they can't introduce collaboration law, where he killed 24 people, and of which 24 people, and they 15 Alimba, where now pick on them, which was wrong, and it was not constitutional, because then we supposed to hang them. He make them fire them. Like I said the last time, one of them he get tuberculosis, very ill. Then pull on a sick bed, then go fire up. That is inhuman. That is uncivilized. That is brutal. And that was wrong. You see, what didn't happen when they all come, they only add more wood in the fire. At different times, they only had wood in the fire. The wood is different. So na monkey apple, so na mango stand, so na pineapple, what's it, how you call it, black tumbler, different tick, then they use. But then they make the fire the bigger as they go along. Now we get this wire, now we don't come make and chronic. But all of them participated. Now make a glad the way you bring the Norwegian Prime Minister, where he come, he rule for everybody, he make a fund when I want, now the biggest fund now any country in the world for a country. And the people they see that. And when he come back, they know say he gets a lot of experience. They don't want that experience they waste. Because if you don't use them before and you don't acquire more, then call them back. Say, come, we need you. Why? Because Norway, now a meritocratic society, then they put people there based on merit, not on sentiments. Papa, elaborate on that. Now, you know,
Man.
Yes, sir.
Short and simple. In this life, how you think is what you are.
Yeah.
All what you they praise Norway for, now because the people then they use the image and likeness of God in them, the brain. Okay?
Yeah.
You cannot be what you don't think. You cannot be what you don't know. Hey, meritocracy, this and that, these are words.
Mhm.
Our society is mentally dysfunctional
Why?
because we educational system based for keep we dysfunctional. That education owner they boast but not on nothing that for make una clerks and servants. You don't know how to think critically. All una politician and a munku them. I don't care whether I get PhD or DSC.
You
They
know,
not get the ability for think critical and for think collective. Say this is all of us. This is how we should do it. They do all the nonsense they do, projecting themselves as demigods. The developer left them, then realize they are nothing but dust.
you know, it's so good when you bring this camp. It just open the can of worm. When you see you get a population, a whole country, where election they can really talk about economy. Head of the politician and they can tell people for say, would they bring rest camp? So wait, Sierra Leone and they not get interest in having jobs. Sierra Leoneans not get interest for get good education or good healthcare. Sierra Leoneans not get interest in having a strong economy for letting them compete with other countries them within the sub-Sahara. Why Sierra Leone and them we are so cheap? Honestly, I can look at this, you know, we are so cheap.
And I want answer that, and I want let everybody pay attention because we don't they blindfold with
ordinary rest. Would they give una rest? Would they bring rest? They don't like hey, this government say go bring rest.
Imran.
That is how they look at us.
Imran.
Do you come inside?
You know, I want let people learn listen because sometimes very soon I'm going to go off this thing and keep quiet. You know what you do? I don't see say we problem is deep too much. We education as Sierra Leone I not benefit we. Let no Sierra Leone not think say he's educated. I'm saying it without reservation. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because the meaning of education now for able to use your talent, use your knowledge for look at your environment and contribute for make the environment a better place.
Yeah.
Not for begin give excuse, blame and complain. Life is made for challenges.
Mhm.
We are not here on earth to live in ease or at ease and live a be joyful life. Development only happens when there are challenges. But when you don't focus on the challenges, you focus on who is doing what, then that development will never happen. Because rather than you look at the problem, you then look at the actor of the problem. Okay?
Mhm.
And the actor of the problem, why are they acting in that way? I'll tell you this for free.
Mhm.
Take a look at Sierra Leone. UMC will go with Sengbe Pierre, then start primary and secondary education. The other parts of Sierra Leone, now 1906, then carry education go.
Mhm.
And even the education will get na Sierra Leone, with 30 days we not modernize. It is not tailored to create thinkers. It is tailored to create yes men and administrators. Certain people at certain level, they give instruction, the other hand and they say yes, sir.
Mhm.
Nobody know they think. Now in a culture, we want how you call them development partners. Because for us, they are the people who come and think for us. I'm not laughing, it's the hard fact.
The fact that they
I want
like
you to think.
I think that way I don't criticize so many times. I got the way
Cannot do otherwise, Imran. Imran,
we are deluded.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
All the educated people in Sierra Leone are functionally dysfunctional. Education is not about the title, it's about your ability to use it. Like this lemon kanda, I look and say, this now waiting. I can get something useful from them. I make them into that thing there, I use them. If I see say good, I sell them as a product. I don't begin create wealth, not to so.
Mhm.
But if the lemon kanda I don't eat, I go throw away. That means I'm dysfunctional.
Mhm.
Now face the fact. Everything about us is wrong. Then the education we then give we, it makes some of we so idiotic we feel so better past the next man. I go good school. I come off from good home. Other man not come off from good home. You get papa and mama.
And the elitist mentality.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Elitist mentality. Some schools are better when they study syllabus, the same books.
And you know what make it worse? When you combine the elitist mentality with that caste system, what we don't get, what they use for enslave people them, because they always say, now European go and a lie, now we enslave we self. They meet we pan them. The European them use the habits they will get for make profit. When you take them people, they will be enslaved and company. And we take till they feel say them for enslaved and company. You give them power, what you don't create. Not to trouble.
Yeah, you don't create the monster there.
Ah, well.
Create the monster.
We problem if we not understand them from the perspective we for look them, with they pull mother beauty, they how they can they do the same thing because it still gets an head. That nonsense road they try for take away, now in the inside head.
You pull kaki, you can't replace her with Tapolin or Delba. You know, pull kaki, you replace her with Tragal. Replace her with Poplin. Replace her with Chiffon.
If
You
we
go for
want
kaki, you go for Tapolin.
if we want for change, we individually get for ask ourselves, what is it that I'm doing that may be affecting with collective destiny? When you understand that, look at how you can change them. You don't even need for discuss with person. Look at how
Not once, not twice. That is redemption platform now. We don't see them over and over. See it.
I will be saying it all over.
We say perfection, perception. It affect the way you think and the way you think.
Him,
It unbug your behavior. It unbug your behavior. But look at person where go school. We all know what's in a partner. A partner na a symbiotic relationship. Somebody wanna they work together. Wanna get a relationship. We're not a parasitic one. Now relationship, when I scratch your back, I scratch your own. When I symbiotic relationship, you tell somebody saying you development partner. What do you sabi develop?
what you they give them in turn?
Or what do you give them in turn?
And then they give them such
You know,
Imran, wait. Sometimes diamond and gold they go no but.
Because it's crazy. You there, you not getting for it. Even the own elections, you know able to pay for the people that they pay for your elections. When they do the elections, we know they go there. I'm glad Ronald talk something. He said he talk something. Mr. Johnson say he said we don't influence Western politics. So why do they influence ours? That is what I always say.
Influence ours, they don't.
I say our politics, I say we get for no say politics is local. Politics is not external, it is local. Now Sierra Leone and they see Sierra Leone and when they go talk na Twitter, when they write na Twitter, Twitter no got nothing for do with salon politics. Salon politics are for the ordinary man when they go fishing na Bonkolenken. The ordinary man will live na Rokata. The ordinary man will live na Kenya. The ordinary man whether na Messima, whether na Nikabu, whether na how you call this place yourself? Zimi Pujong. So if you go come out, you talk for say, and they I go write na Twitter. You are a fool because politics is not diplomacy. Now the internal arrangement. How do they discuss on an issue? How do they solve on an issue? How do they shape on resources among ourselves? The discussions that were supposed to take place. That is the whole reason. If you look at politics even then are with family, even then with chieftaincy. Your family, we organize. We get proper arrangements within that family. When they arrange the hierarchy in a way where then they respect them, then they respect the family rules. Now, functional families, they do very well, then they do better.
Yeah.
Or family, when they're not organized, respect no, they not get rules. They just they live, they make the rules them as they go. They are dysfunctional. Would they see them? Who's a million kind of family then they? So that is same with politics. Politics, any way group of people they politics they.
Yeah.
If politics they, that means to say, una get for organize una say for una live. Because now the world we get social insects.
You know what they talk about organize? I am saying this again without reservation. The African not know how to negotiate and bargain. Because we get a culture where they feed on impunity.
Yeah.
We don't know how to sit down, even with your picking or your family. Now, few people they were able to sit down, then discuss with them picking, then discuss with them wife, then come to something where go make them work together for
Work
make
together.
things.
Because that's inevitable. It should happen.
Yes.
For them to be functional.
Yes. It's not part of our makeup. We get all the kind of rules them where the point say we cannot collectively sit down and discuss. I mean, the man, what you want to tell me? Yeah, you're not the man, we know. I mean, the breadwinner, yes, we know. But the human self getting old for play. The picking then get their role for play. If una sit down, una collectively decide Uda for do what? Everybody take a moral stance on that. Things they go smoothly. But most times it doesn't happen because somebody in the group wants to be of impunity. And Uda na the person where they always use impunity, now they all get control over the resources.
You always say that the leader.
Yes.
Now Sierra Leone are the only place we get
exactly what we do in our politics.
You remember how we be small, what they say leadership, the kind of leadership we get. When we go outside, we go get something for shape. The one way big 90 shape, we don't shape the 9 force the take. I mean, if you be shape equal, why 9 force go for take? If they make one portion extra big.
If they put in a pocket, then if they pull ghee.
You know, the man, then they're not funny. You know, then they're not funny at all.
These are our problems.
You go with your company, una go and give una money for Sheba. There you see, when I'm big go, and they get more persona.
If now you big, so what?
Una for discuss them, make everybody agree, say that should be the plan.
And according to
everybody
law,
work around that.
You know, according to Western law, the small one and they get more past the big one there. According to Western law. Yeah. If then they shape you property to you picking them, let us say you die, you not make will, then say you die interstate. When then they shape you property, when then they administer your property. Now the last picking nine they get a big share. Because you get longer time for dinner.
Yeah.
You understand? But we now, the impunity with the bully mentality, I mean, the big one, I mean, forget more. Just like Imagine me and Pikin they eat. Beef then na the food. But me want eat them, I make the Pikin eat the empty rest.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah. When became one, you the weak. All of you.
And the Pikin for eat the beef.
Yeah.
Because he need more protein pass me.
Well, I give you one now. At the African society, if one brother die, the other brother they can take all the property there.
They take the woman back.
They inherit the wife back.
You know, all them here,
Even animal not they do that. Even animal not they do that.
all them here, we they translate them into we public life.
Yes.
Now make I tell you say, education not benefit we. Education not because the essence of education, now first make we sit down, we examine some of them things here. I say, okay, in those days, yes, it was right for one reason or the other. But today, it's not right. Let we move away from this local to a new system.
Well, that's what they call modernization. But then they feel to say what they say.
I forgot to take other man, you know.
No.
No.
You know? Now for review what you get, risk assess, and come to an understanding. Say this way we don't do. Let we make some. Let we adapt them, or let we change them. Let we modify them. That's modernization. But we the Africa, when I say modernization, it has to be white. The colonial mentality.
We are modernization. You know, in our modernization.
Mm-hmm.
If we been they play boo music yesterday, you know, for go play rap.
Yes. Naim. You got to be foreign. You got to be foreign. You got to come outside the country. Anything whether within the country, local. You're not going to ever be modern.
We they talk no more. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
We have never had a government of intellectuals in Sierra Leone. From before independence up to today. A bundle of idiots, functional illiterates, now them don't they lead we country.
From the word go, we get a party before all Saharan African country. 1948, when that party they now some man come out, FSLPP, from 61 begin rule. Who told you so? Now from the 50s, who got first minister?
1953.
From the 50s, yes. Now we begin get first minister when I SLPP. So if you calculate but how long one party don't rule, you they count from 53. But guess what? Waiting funny. This impunity way they talk about, this how you call them, de facto government. My brother, it don't take we'll get in our country. It don't take. We just they pretend to people and say we get one thing. You know, the society is so deceptive. We don't ever get democracy. Now, de facto one party we get. Because if you see you get a society where people in the come out openly they talk for say, but I know say 10 years. That is a confirmation.
Well, then they said then our oligarchs then.
Now relay then they run and they pass the baton. Well, yes. Run, I give the relay, you run for another 10 years. You can't give me. So the reality is the election now is sham. All the elections are
waste of time. Now blindfold and they blindfold the people.
The only thing we're different now, this one here, now man want to play by rules.
I wait now.
You're not going to play for 10 years.
You know, he say
be the first man where they can apply na me, what's it you call him? Na me.
After me,
now first they can.
But now they work pan so.
Now they can because I already talk about
so. Argue the trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
Argue the trajectory. This man, in first test we do on the power of the Constitution. When he take power 2018, the first test we do on the Constitution that are 2/3 majority voting power.
Mm-hmm.
The Hip Confusion, aided by Mohammed Bangura, we don't know it from Intel. Then pull some people na do
Man,
Yeah.
I don't cut you. Man, we don't know aid for me till now, and it's Roman make foreign. No. He make an information minister, man like that. Somebody of that caliber.
But I be want talk for this man. I make attention and let's
I
get
don't
it.
talk for a no. I don't talk for a none. What I was talking about that the principle of bringing that mandate back based on his experience and on his merits.
As I been they say,
Mhm.
and pull people then come out in the parliament.
Mhm.
And make for the first time, then broke a national ethical standard, which is protected by the constitution. Police go into the wells of parliament and go pull people in there. Then conduct an election for a speaker. Section 108 of the constitution is clear that when I say 2/3 majority, it means of all members of parliament, not to UDA present. That was the first test he did for see how far it can go for getting way.
Yeah.
But when I sit down attend they discover police. It don't do them. But what in are the reason you make it do them? It tests the water.
And he gets away with it.
He got away with it.
Mhm. So now he's emboldened.
Then can't then do all the rubbish show then get for do. Then come for dump Lara Taylor Pierce. The same method we use for get Abbas Bundu elected nine they use. But this time they didn't use force because they know and create public uproar. They make sure say then get some of the APC members of parliament out of the way, then pass them table the thing, then go vote on them.
And then delay them in such a way that people that don't forget say it happened.
They not delay them, not only delay, they time them for meet up that. And now they tell you this today. The timing had people in the APC that collaborated
Yeah,
with
of
the.
course. He clearly show that. When they go Gambia.
You understand?
Yep.
But the constitution is clear in 108 that 2/3 majority means of all members of parliament, not members of parliament present. They don't get two unconstitutional things to them. The third one, take it from me. Then they put a constitution amendment bill, then use the same tactics, then vote, then pass them, then they make fake referendum, where then go slot. How we win that election, we not win. That's why they come done.
Twice, so he passed twice.
Now two term you don't use them. Not two term. That 2/3 majority.
Where he expunged the death penalty. Now 2/3 majority needed that entrenched clause.
But he never took it to parliament, did he? It was a decree. Or how do you call it?
He forget 2/3 majority and do a referendum for making it.
They not been care and go parliament. They been care and go there.
I don't think he did. When I pass what is wrong.
I have a member say parliament been sit and discuss on that issue day. I don't remember that though. But if we I don't know.
My brother Salon are the only country where they go sit down today. They read the whatever they want for make them pass the law and commodity. One rain day. Sierra Leone.
What thing are they say? I want let people then pay attention to this. Julius Madabio get a game plan where we foresee and now begin tell and say we know say you want go, but we not want let it go there. Yeah, all this talk what they talk. If we not make Madabio no say they sit through them, they continue for misbehaving as alone. You hear me? In final game, end game, now for change the constitution like they did forever.
Well, nah, it don't bring weaker now. It don't bring weaker now. The question, the thing works so well for we. It don't weaker out to number 4. They make a fire the question now for you.
I'm not saying that number 4 with it.
Yeah, now they can ask the question.
I
He
wonder
said,
if Mila continue.
okay, he said, how can the opposition parties challenge the current system?
Let's wait first. Let's give the message first.
All right.
The message very important.
Mhm.
Otherwise, we are wasting time talking. Julius Maada Bio has a plan to continue in power.
Of course.
He don't do an 2 term, he don't succeed. Now he don't take the APC, he don't make them lapdogs. He don't accuse Ernest Baikoma of treason. Now they say then they drop the charges unless they come back. That's the second angle of in tactics for getting in one party state.
Yeah.
Then there's we are reading always the case back of Kemosisi. That's the third angle for getting way for introduce one party. These are the information we need to be given to Sierra Leoneans. And we see who they talk and so they're not taken seriously. They cow people and grumble. I will say, "Oh, not try it. I not care." Because me, I get one nature in me. I they warn you before things happen. When it happen, you don't listen. It happen, you can't tell me. I'll say, go try, solve one.
Somebody called me, tell me about how when you bring an Eskroma back, they don't pardon him. Now they are laugh. Now I say, what you laugh? I said, the man don't do a plea bargain. Now they can be a good dog. You know, the back again.
Are you sure it's a play bargain?
Well,
Left and they so. Now left and they so because some of the things are best kept quiet on. But as far as me know, the APC and the SLPP are bedmates.
now the same thing.
Not
After
to the same thing in that general term. They are working hand in gloves
yeah,
right now.
you remember what I tell you say that Sierra Leone, now we the ordinary people and they party politics, the politicians and then the stratosphere. All by the stratosphere, party no they na contracts, na deals, na business association,
And you know
na
the funny
and Osusu.
thing about the APC?
Uh-huh.
Right now on social media, I get over 50 contending potential flag bearers.
Yeah.
You know what is happening?
Mm-hmm.
All of them are looking for ways to get recognition. So tomorrow then go get pandy cake.
Mm-hmm. They go call it at the stratosphere.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You know, see Kande Yomkela, it don't go up. They don't put on, they don't run. They don't enter.
You know, let's take the normal side.
This is what they do. A lot of people don't know. Baby Pancake don't come out. The Kaloko brothers don't come out. And the Macaulay don't come out. You be the represent the leader. In fact, that is not even ethically good. That is not even ethical. How you gonna waiting somebody? You don't come up here now. You know the man is secret. The man confide in you. You know all that in the day. You're not a lawyer. You for be sworn to confidentiality. Now all of a sudden, you step up and be head of state.
Amen. Amen.
Yes.
I told you backstage that in this world that we live, the thing they wouldn't teach we not correct. In this world, it's about interest. Okay? There are no friends, there are no loyal servants. It's about interest. If you sit down, somebody take your interest, you care and go, blame yourself. Blame yourself. And I told you that in this world that we live, it's about who is strongest, not so.
Mm-hmm.
And that I will not go and offend somebody, but if you offend me, you will regret offending me because I'll come after you. Didn't I tell you that?
Yep.
You see, that sympathy outlook of what in the business, I'll put aside first. If we not put down their side, then guys here go manipulate and manipulate, then go get them way. Because the end game, when they don't create the confusion, they don't create the chaos, then suck the people into the chaos. All man they under. Blogger A, they cost blogger B, blogger C, they cost blogger D. At the end of the day, they will call themselves to a quiet retreat, then go arrange what's in they get for arrange. Everybody benefit. You not see don't they make enmity. You grab the money, you not get to go silly for it rest.
Well, I mean, I don't say that they bring rest, come then they bring rest.
So we have to create an awareness in the people for them to take themselves off being used and misused and abused. Yeah, all the book they all they talk, law put their side first, law begin think critically.
First and foremost, mother you don't string them all. He use them like needle. He don't string the needle them all. They not ready now for the ending bout, because all the one they hold on to line so they all don't make it so easy for them. The man, the ending bout, not even get for vet. These guys are fools. You get a whole party.
I'll give
Two parallel lines. Two parallel lines. Then when I say, when they go, 2028, now when they come, back to power 2028, when I don't craze.
I tell them that.
Don't mind them. When I don't make it so easy for Bio doesn't have to fight. It doesn't have to compete.
I want to tell you something.
You want it hands down. Because
I want to tell you something. If we not be careful, that convention where APC they go for, go get them flag bearer.
you know,
And then they confusion, then they arrest them.
You first lady. He said, he don't know the titi. He said, no, our. Then he come out. He said, but I know him in another name. Where you can go how you call him, na Jim? It cost me, mama. You see the vindictivity, the bitterness panel.
Who's Jim that?
He said in Peking they gonna when the Peking can go to gym, our hunt. Now we can go to gym, now they cost him.
Then he meet up in a gym.
He said the body Peking can go to gym. The Peking they go gym in Canada, we can go to gym. Now he can cost them bad cause. Well, nothing against them. Say let them hold them. But if everybody hold them on his behalf, because a fast month don't come, fast month, let people then go there with their family, make them left them. What's in way you say commit crime? What's in way you talk for say they don't charge, they don't convict? So,
hello,
Fatima gets power in that country. They for let them left somebody who they don't jail. It just shows how the criminal justice system is a sham.
Don't not tell by just now.
Yes.
So first of all, talk about for sheep. Let me tell you now where how the big one in the sheep, me own experience. Me na personal experience. So we go do
that. But you not tell me I do today. What happened?
Then we go bigger. Then
listen, I dare you.
Yeah. I know me too. My phone.
You know it?
No, I know the area.
Area clear. Very
clear. I did them now. Inside the area now.
Oh, to can't tell people how they pass up you for that shame. I say can't tell me how they pass up by yourself for that shame will be small.
So now we reach our school now for go. Now we begin they go and sing. Would they go shape? Would they go shape? Would they go shape money? Would they go? Now then the big one and sing say, would they go kill? Would they go kill? Would they go kill Pekin? So now we go to school, original school. It's a jallo. and Imran, them guy, they not giving penny, they not giving. They
Well,
ship
I
them
be don't tell
one,
you. I be don't tell you, say. I be don't tell una say the culture of impunity then transform into the school systems. Then schools they will get border.
yes, exactly.
But this man, still I go back one table. So, so you think say when I think say when I small one them, that is the tiny touch them. When I say when I negotiate money in a school, and the big one and say then they go kill picking them. That them put immense fear and threat powder. Let una not even shake. But
But
money,
now they use pan politics.
So then go for go shape. Next, then they left in a door. Then go inside the hall. Them no, they're not even 15. No, but that money all will get now the shape of them go enjoy the
Yes.
sports meet.
Yes.
We go now. Then we get for go the outing. We get for go the moonlight. They're all not eating money.
But now then they do 30 day.
30 day.
Now then they do
Yes.
so na
But it's
power.
so bad. We still allow them for do them, and we know saying that thing they do. What does that say about us?
Imran, I want let you move away from that blaming of the people.
I
The
am not
people
blaming.
don't.
I am only saying it. If you go play football, you allow them bail ball under you. Road. The man cooks the ball. He pass her up your head. He do ziggy up on you. Now you allow her. You know,
I want to ask you. I want Imran. I want to
you
ask you one question
if
today.
you allow somebody for abuse you now you can't punish.
Imran, I want to ask you one question today.
Yes, sir.
You get X number of Sierra Leone platform them all over on social media, no so.
Yeah.
You see anyone they talk about issue like how they do and so now?
No.
You know why?
Oh,
You know why?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
What you don't know, you don't know.
Well, they get
We
from him now.
country, they don't shape them in a way where people them, they don't make them into zombie. Even the one they can on social media for can praise and talk, say, then they talk on behalf of the people. They are not helping the people because they are only coming to narrate events. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
narrate
Yeah.
events.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. I agree. It makes sense. What you're saying makes so much sense.
They examine the issue critically. Let people and say now because of this reason make this happen. Now cause effect analysis are they go.
We don't talk something similar like that. Why I say Sierra Leone, you don't turn to a big worry. You get the people that will get worried them, where they get the young people that when they say RR, they follow them. So now Sierra Leone now, you know they follow what is right or do what is right. You they follow who that you like, who that you they support, who that you
The
sabi.
truth, that's what they call truth. Anyhow we interpret them has been obscured in Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
It no longer exists.
A big worry now.
Now interest then they exist in Sierra Leone.
All these guys get their own of them. The people that they
And
own.
now the interest make poverty then our society I dey so. Sierra Leone get so much resources that we don't need for suffer. But because people they don't shape themselves into interest groups, and una they go shape into interest group, una no even know the A to B of what una they look for.
Can you imagine?
So what is the end bar? Hey, we now go to international partners. I don't know that tell them say na them partner. What can say the educated class na Sierra Leone na idiots? If una fit say na cost are the cost, not to cost.
You
And
know,
the plain truth.
Mr. Toure just make them so easy for me. He say, they say, we they go shave money. He say, we they go kill picking them. You know, then they bring him come back now they home. I remember how be the small, but then beat you. You don't beat person. Bad beat. They say enough for cry. Hey, shh. Then you go there now like Motuka where it in the idol.
It dey rub in the
the,
twist.
the
Whose
first
advantage way past that? You don't beat me brutally, then I not for cry. Even for cry, I not get freedom for express how I feel, the pain what they feel.
the first one I want to put together when I talk about the 10-year syndrome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, this reason now the reason because we country we know they grow as a nation. With I don't know if na education
Now the education, now the
or
education.
they talk this because even when they talk say 10 year, 10 year, 10 year, now we examine na Africa. Not almost alone a party they rule for 10 years. You know me saying an arrangement they get. An incumbent, it get more chances for win election than the opposition.
Yeah, if you do well.
So I know say if you do well. So not to say let we talk this way. Because we many a times we just the follow the go the flow. Akaba he win in re-election because he bring peace.
A winner, down there, a winner.
And Eskoroma he win in re-election because waiting
That
the
first
first
5 years,
time,
people then see change.
yes, he do am. So as much as I disagree with them, particularly on the side of the economy, but people are waiting them me see, them me think say this is better pass, who shall be come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then give them the two. So what people like you talk to 10 year, I don't know which side them pull this year. You
Talk to me. Tell me, Papa. So you get an idea. Tell me. 10
yes,
years.
matter you know say if I win the second term, if I show me result.
Anybody
So
result today.
for the fact say you know show me result, it means say in hang on to power, you know do like in other predecessor them.
Because
So
if you don't test them, it's here weak there.
Yeah, get away with it.
no,
That
no,
first,
Mr. Jallo,
are they come for the Musa. That
yeah.
first term, wait, Mother Bio Kana power. Where then be they go for go elect speaker. Where then go even that confusion, police scanner the well then pull 10 people na do. That
Mr.
from
Jallo,
that day APC for the left parliament, they will not they go there again.
okay, that other solution now, but I want just make you call your attention back on one thing.
Mhm.
I always talk about this constitution. The judiciary with this man on hold. What happened that time day? You the talk say they go pull them, they not pull them and so. What happened after the election? Naim APC get the Maconi say, then they can petition people from their own party. So now then do self counter petition. So we didn't do the counter petition. The judiciary only listen to the government own side. APC petition more people than the MSLP the one that wouldn't petition. I think APC will petition 17 people because then we don't get the Maconi say that's why it can't be. But because the judiciary they firmly in the hand of the president, the judiciary not even look at. You know, here we said I didn't talk about the case. The man then talk say the APC count case where the APC ask them say why we not open the case they won't bring the apartment. I then talk say now APC abandon the cases them. Can you imagine that? Now so the judiciary say
Now
then see
APC
them.
abandon the case.
No, now so they say you will believe them.
Now they abandon them.
Mr. Jallo, why you talk so?
Why I talk so?
Yes.
In this life, you interest if you not put pressure for make you get them, anything will meet you, you deserve them.
Mr. Jallo, there are appears in case even the way they
Like
not
I
come out
tell
of the
Opias in
tribunal.
case APC know bottom. Then
No,
go
but wait
count, I go
now.
tell me back.
Of course, I know. That ain't not a rocket science. Everybody know that.
No, wait now. Let me because me I not can look do with suspicion them way they see the things then they clear. So because way Lara it go challenge the decision of the president for suspend am before the tribunal, they not call that in the but after the tribunal, then call the case, they list the case, they list the case. From today, they not call that case day. So which I want to tell you now, the point I want to make now, so it's not the abandon. The judiciary, any it's nothing where it get the interest of the government, then they call that case day. Where then be go try for the before they come from the COI. When I believe say then the bar association that thing the owner Basista Michael, I don't know how they calling him.
Yeah, Basita, yeah.
Yes, it challenged that in even judicial, even bar association, challenge that case. They say if you want to do a commission of inquiry, now for establish the rules of court committee, that case they wouldn't that challenge wouldn't challenge it didn't have the cupboard. So what I want to establish now for tell when I say back, Una can blame anybody, una can suspect anybody, but the judiciary is firmly in the hand of the president.
No, not so well, not so much any president we can, because I saw Alex Kurumawa for sack
No, no,
vice president.
no,
He did the same thing.
no.
Because for me, waiting and no one law we do, let we focus say now SLPP they do this. They're all they do. And if I stop,
And
wrong na wrong.
he talks,
And
say,
Kuruma do, Pakaba do, Marabio they do. They're all they do.
no, I knows that say that they do.
By culture.
For talking now, may we not take the eye off the ball. Say the judiciary and the parliament where the president hold, we don't take over. We're not there for control. I'm not there for I mean, how they call ourselves balance of power, the checks, balance. You don't hold them two people there.
Therefore, be
Look,
independent.
if you don't take the chief justice, then pull them in the office, then send an ambassador. What did that they tell you?
Yeah, they take the man at PPRC now. He cannot make chief justice now. The man
Yes.
at PPRC will be the helper at PPRC for finger order.
Then is a
The state capture where they go to America right now, it pass any side in the world. But you know they succeed. Are they can one like listen
no,
to me?
yeah. No, you don't talk some Joe why you know they succeed.
You
Yes.
know they succeed. You know what you do?
Yes, because then get people them way not to they not only they survive on that position where you hold. Then get ethics and then get moral things them in them.
1, 2.
And the people and they organize themselves,
Are
right?
they come? Are they come? I want to allow me to make me point.
Okay.
The Democrats as a party from day one, then they in the minority, but then they make all the noise, then they mobilize the people. I will tell you say that because of the pressure of the people make the judiciary not a back Trump, but they not they take decisions. In Sierra Leone, we get a whole political party, we get majority support. The members them sit down and keep quiet and relax. But they blame other no more, but APC get all the majority.
They say there is a victory for us in the struggles of APC. Well, una they don't give una no need for struggle. Una left una say una want una go continue for struggle. It doesn't make sense.
And okay, they talk like say we the people they don't make all the noise with the 1 year. Then they listen to anybody.
How much noise APC don't make?
Okay. Let me do
Today,
this.
APC no make no noise. Now only one person 90 map the first that's Samura. And even Samura said, I not feel say vocal enough.
They're not they listen to them. Okay, if this case, okay, look at this case, what will happen with this cocaine?
You know, say APC weak. You know, say APC weak. At this time, APC should use people's power. But they are dissociating from the people all the time.
Exactly, because they know they name to no good.
Now, one time they die. The world they pass here one time. Secondly, man not afraid die till die afraid. APC now weaklings and hypocrites. Me na APC member.
APC not get the gravitas that they get before. Because you see, politics get three components. You get accountability, you get transparency, then you get people's engagement. They have not engaged the people and they themselves, their conduct not transparent. Then besides, they're so divided. Now two parallel lines inside APC. You got the 2028 line, the 2023 line. And you know now parallel line or they meet.
Yes, which I want we not forget. Now Salon, okay, look Ghana. Ghana, opposition they protest, then they shoot kill somebody. Even Liberia, then they protest, then they shoot kill somebody. Look what happened at this past election. Long not forget about that.
Well, now continue for Fred Daibo.
Papa, that the people and get
they
start themselves. If they kill and get away with it, because the people that want that they happen.
Yes.
Let we continue for Fred die.
No, not to say na Fred die.
You know to make how they say so?
No.
That die with the Fred, will they die slowly and more painfully.
Yes, that is true.
You go out and they kill you. You don't go out angry, they kill you. Now angry, now they kill and so. In fact, you
Not
get more
angry,
people
not
and they die.
angry. The environment so filthy, then they contract disease, they old enough for
You get
contract,
more
then they
people and they
die
die.
slowly.
You get more people and they die now from other elements them where that this bad governance they create them way past the physical killing where you they talk about. Then they had to show people in a prison
Before the
how their
election,
life sorry. You
before
want to
the
wait that they don't get job for it in a
Let,
prison.
let, let it talk, Imran. Let it talk.
before the election, the APC say if they knock out the data for the election, the registration data, what we call again disaggregated number, the registration figures, then they go on the street. What happened? They no arrest Lasana Adumbuya, the all right the press release.
They right, huh? They arrest her. So
Yes, yes.
then shake her.
No, they arrest them. What make the left arm now because of the international community interference, say, leading to the elections, una for treat people unfairly.
Well, now we
So
continue.
Then
So
what's in the very last one I do where they do now? Not so then all the night connivance with the very SLPP against the own party.
even this way when I talk to me, when I get proof to that,
Of course, me man is all over the place. Anybody will say go 2028, that means to say they're not interested in the election result.
how I see them,
That's a rocket science. So
all man get inside hole. The one them way hold to Samura, them they accuse the executive say, then they deal with the ruling
I
party.
don't think that is the case. We get an election, we not get result, and that is the issue, and that is the only issue. That is the only issue.
I've
Oh
But
yeah,
already-
you know get election, you believe
president.
when I get divergence in views because when I believe saying when I win the election, when I forget a rerun. Then all of a sudden when I abandon them, when I say when they go 2028, come on, that is not real.
Let I comment on that, Imran. You say they say them write a resolution, say them forget to rerun on the tripartite recommendations.
Yeah.
Then put them there. Yes, then put them there. But according to the law of Sierra Leone, Naimada will use.
But we don't have law per 4 day.
No, the Public Election Act, now they use.
Law not there na Sierra Leone. Law is stop for full we self.
No, but they count the Public Election Act 2022.
Yes, but the constitution talk for say they for gazette the result. Then gazette
Iran, the Public Election Act.
the constitution they above everything.
Yes, the election, the
So
constitution.
the act as the constitution.
No, let me explain. The constitution talk about election, but that election day, now the Public Election Act, now it explain the election.
Okay.
So now it make
When they pass the Public Election Act,
2022.
who that them in there na parliament that time?
Now APC SLPP did it.
When? So you don't confirm
But
say APC and SLPP they work on in
Let me
gloves.
talk again. Let us talk again. How laws in the past as alone. Laws in the
Bavode,
past.
Bavode,
No, like how laws in
Bavode.
the past. Yes.
I work in a salon from 1979 to 1998.
Yes.
I know it's as a but most things that involve public service and public service procedures and ordinances as I be them.
Yes. Let me explain, Mr. Jal, how laws in the past as alone.
Mhm.
Any law where government carry an act from government side, now simple majority. Now it make if you
I
if you
know, but that's not stop the opposition for pick certain clauses and say we don't want this clause.
see, Mr. Jal,
That are the camps, Mr. Fode. With
Yes,
all
sir.
due respect, sir. I'm an elected politician in the Kingdom of Norway where democratic procedures operate. And the procedures are not different from what we should have in Sierra Leone. I know they talk here, say. And they talk from an experience point of view. And that 1991 constitution, I was vice president of the Sierra Leone Teachers Union when Dr. Peter Lorenzo Tucker was asked to make it by President Momo. I took part in it. So I know the structure of that constitution. Not to hear say how they talk. We dey sit down, we allow idiots and for mislead we country with a gay excuse. It's time we stop it. The global order is changing.
You know, APC and SLPP issue. I mean, not deep on that
The
particular.
global order is changing. Donald Trump, they changed the global order. Then grant and aid, they can't reduce if we not stop. We get for sit up in Africa. If we not sit up.
Yeah, so we are, say, we all get the same view when it comes to how things are for change. Now, just because we talk about
now, because some people not get the guts and the balls for tell the idiots and the rubbish show, then they do not make them, they continue for doing. And the time do reach, they begin tell them. Now we all papa and die left salon give, yeah?
I don't get your point. I just need to try for talk. See, they lost their NASA alone. Like so, even this abortion bill, we didn't count them. So, if they want pass them today, then they pass them today.
But you have people who should say no to it. Are they saying no?
That is either one or they agree with you, Mr. Toure. You know, you get for assert yourself. You not just even they say no, you also get for assert yourself, say, I don't accept it in Bayer. You know go talk for say because you say you know what the person insists, or I go left hand, I left hand give God. That is not how it's meant to be. You are there to fight it out. Remind you then you see the House of Commons, how did they debate today? How did they holla day? You see the passion.
Because I mean, at the follow Parliament, that Public Election Act, the fetway for don't day. If the fetway for don't day, it comes so then withdraw them. We then can go. Now then go remove the thing that we want out fet inside Parliament.
They not remove nothing. I lie and lie power. Say they remove. They not remove nothing. The APC now then come back and lie say they don't remove this. They don't remove.
See where if you are blinding, can blow whistle pan them.
Then we get the when they first count then count the PR on them or the first original document. They count them then. So where
the PR they take
the PR pass. The PR not the pass the post.
No, then one can put them before. The one can legalize them, say now the primary source of election or form of election. But because of the ala, now they change the document, they go withdraw them because they don't tell them say now, truth is we are blinding. Now they talk say, we don't even need for her to aid. That didn't the constitution, it depends on the president if you want to declare a PR. Now make them pull them, can go. So the thing where them not do as because when they count document as alone, you said we don't talk and just not say, I don't know Abraham talk then they count the document today, the law it passed today.
They passed today, yeah, the same day.
You know the procedure way then set for that in the constitution?
They say that 21 days now, the document.
The first reading, after the first reading, if I go to committee, from the time to the first reading till they done the committee, then for gazette them. Within that period, it will be 21 days.
Yes.
It's so in the constitution.
Yes.
And APC now they raise their issues, then they not make a vex, Mr.
Papa, they're not interested. Pa Musa, you not got any excuse for them people there. They are useless. They are a burden on the salon people, and then they pay them for a service where they provide.
When you come to opposition matters, they know they oppose like the things they wait for capitalism.
And that's what they're there for.
That's what they're there for. That's what they're paid. So they don't meet criteria.
I know say what you mean they try to talk about now where we they ignore the fact say the power where they now the president in hand make the parliament not the work.
Even the president said he could do what he's doing because he can do it, because they will let him do it. Because if the people are determined, that is the MP, they organize the people. Like what the Democrats and they do in America. So right now, hey, Democrats, they don't go to the population, then they talk to the population, and they engage them now, people's engagement. Let me tell you what, Donald Trump is not a lasso. Because people are getting the people working. They are getting the people working.
Not a Donald Trump not get for last. The fact is, Donald Trump is sending the Republican Party into oblivion. In the next 16 months, then get parliamentary elections, midterm. The
Yes.
Republican parliamentarians, most of them
Yes.
are going to lose their seats in parliament big time.
Yes. That's what we say. Exactly.
Then after that, the Democrats, they be majority, then they make Donald Trump a lame duck
A lame
president.
dog.
Now the town are going to say parliament get power.
Lame dog.
We say parliament. We say parliament. The work, Mr. Jallo. We say the president not the control the parliament.
But
We
you
don't
see,
constitution talk say the president a member of parliament. We can inside parliament if we take over parliament. Not just what they put on there.
mhm, mhm.
No,
You
I
know
not
that
talk.
they
Mr.
put,
Jallo,
you
they
know
laugh.
that they put on there.
Because
You know
I
that
dey
they
tell
put
you,
on there.
No, I don't know. I know you
Because
say
the
you go
draft
say
wey Peter Tucker make it not been day. The draft wey
exactly.
Peter Tucker make, the president was more ceremonial. Now Abbas Bundu and Temu Bangura them.
Yeah, I know say na make you laugh. Where I talk
me
say they
man,
say
you see the head of the leader of the opposition going to Gambia. They say that they kill people and they say no, Salon they in peace, everything fine, everything okay. He go back na ECOWAS. When they go out for asking question, now they run away, turn back na Sierra Leone. He avoid the question.
alone. Now only alone he be chairman for a political party, not really lead the opposition each issues them. Now only
Yeah.
alone.
That they
Even where
tell
they
you
say
say the people they're not honest.
even
Papa,
because no matter Mr. Jallo.
Sheka Stevens na be president. Iti Kamara na be the how you call himself, Secretary General of APC party. When you go to Russia, then go give respect to the Secretary General, and you go back to China. Where he come, now there he make himself president and Secretary General. Iti Kamara, a lot of people don't know for say na be deputy Secretary General. Then one man, Mr. John, then I be the second Secretary General.
49 yeah.
Something John. A
I
lot
know
of people don't know for say Iti Kamara na be deputy to Pacheki. Pacheki na be the Secretary General and the chairman. Before let you hold the party together. This constitution where they make, so I read somebody back don't begin to say that if APC not pull that constitution, they are done, they are finished. Now useless constitution will not function.
Now the dishonesty. Now the
How
dishonesty.
you go get a political party? You get chairman, you get vice chairman, you get a secretary general, then you get the leader. The leader totally like a lame dog.
Okay,
You just can't do it. Everywhere else.
That
No,
position where they call leader, that position where they call
You're not a
leader,
chairman.
it will be the presidential candidate.
Exactly.
Simple.
That's
Exactly. Then don't create a situation where not where the party not they function.
the
Then
leader.
they promote the party make a
Yeah.
constitution. We talk for say if you not win election. In this case, they're not lost election. So that means to say the man they're not for pull up. They're not even sit down there and say let we do investigation. Let we try for go amend the constitution. Let we wait till them. America, the constitution they don't change and then they amend who say something get problem. Church they not do one before that the guy who talk for saying don't hold the flag. Well, the bearer they wait for them for let them go bearer. They beke.
Mohammed Bangura misbehave.
The rebel sack. Yeah.
They're not able to take a decision.
They say pass for constitution. Who
Let
that writes that in there?
They
No
say the-
political waiting partner.
let me tell you now, that leader, Mr.
Where's the
Jallo,
expediency, political expediency? Where?
the leader of the party, now the one with a flag bearer.
Exactly.
They say 2026 bar, I don't know, then they go for convention. So when they go to that convention, they will then go elect as flag bearer. You can't take the leadership. After six months after, they don't
talk on a rubbish, me brother. Every party in the world, every year they get convention. Every year, conservative they get Naya, Labour they get. Because you get for constantly they review for let you compete with other countries then. So when they review what's in the going on our economy and everything, when I go get new policies. You know they wait till how many years? 3 years.
I want to talk about APC, but let me talk something about APC. You see that constitution they make like a national constitution where now for certain set of people.
Well,
Now
now
make
the
that
oligarchy.
constitution.
Now the
Yes.
oligarchy.
You just don't close the case, Papa Ture. You don't close the case.
Yes.
Me not
Yes.
an oligarch. I come up from a ruling chieftain house, but I'm not an oligarch.
That
So
constitution then for help the political class, then
I
continue.
know they see them idiots and can mislead the country.
APC
Me, I
no
get
go
connection.
APC not go ever get peace if they not change that constitution. Day. You know, gets no political expediency.
We don't know that, sir.
It
That's
doesn't.
their
What they could do
business.
is if
It
they
doesn't
see
read the constitution. Let you see the pattern.
That's their
Expediency,
business, Mr. Imran Toure. I'm no longer APC.
no, me say not to APC. Once you get
Now
it,
left them business. Now talk quoting for make salon change. APC and SLPP can go to hell.
now two dysfunctional party the one in the
Then
and
we
you get
talk
people that will still they follow them with then they
Mr.
follow them, then they follow them, then
Toure
they
want talk
religion.
chance.
Yes.
Give you man chance later talk. You want talk.
I don't know if you be waiting how this man don't come this lady don't come confirm say the policeman them the judiciary then I then go hold that woman then they no get hands deal. I don't know if you know I read that statement.
I hear we don't talk about that.
Fatima.
I swear to God, the brother.
You know, Mr. Toure,
Yeah.
nothing coming from Sierra Leone surprises me. Nothing do.
No.
I know that society through and through. And there are a lot of things I know about that society that I will not say publicly. Fatima Bio, Isabi me Asabiam. How we sabi we self. I not being get private affair with our personal affair, whatever. But we sabi we self. Some of we they talk now for make the society change.
Yes.
I know they care for can't talk. Oh, this do so. I not care about that. They're all idiots.
Mr. Jallo, if you don't want the society change now, we get for
Now people them will get for sensitized, not to constitution they make that country, Mr. Toure.
No, but Mr. Jallo, if
Hey, Mr. Toure, nobody know they Nasalo get the tenacity and the temerity for change that constitution. Because they will not do it. And Escoma had the same constitution brought to him by Justice Cowan. He drag Fitpana will not the but antecedent. That Cowan draft constitution, not different from the original constitution where Peter Lorenzo Tucker be make for Sierra Leone. So let's stop talking about constitution. Let's change the people. Change the people, their mentality. Let the Sierra Leonean know what's correct, what's not correct. Then let them take a decision.
Now, any society, the most important thing the most important constructs are the people in mind. And I can tell people and say, not to bricks, mortar, iron rod, the build country. Now, social constructs, now for focus palm, the people and mentality. Now we construct the people them. Now we build the people them. Now we sensitize the people them. Now we educate we serve.
Let we talk to the people and let them come now this platform can hear what you they talk. That's the way we can educate them.
But if we talk for say now roads, now constitution, now this, now the build country, we don't take class.
Well, now they waste time because those guys will not change anything. Right now, Madabio they work towards passing a constitution. We go get 7 years more. Then by the end of that 7 years, it manipulates the system. They die.
Now we don't get past 30 flag bearer them. And the flag bearer there, how do they come out now? So the people and they divide more. APC divide more.
You don't go APC though.
Because any Christmas will come out, you get the one.
APC, you know. Yeah. SLPP more divided than APC.
Of course. That is same people them. Anyone will come out, you get your full man.
I want to tell you now one thing today. That just died there kind issue was Sierra Leone. Now big man the inside SLPP now then send the information, not to Fatima Bio. At the infighting at the APC don't be the SLPP don't begin so.
Now SLPP they get for pull bad bill, not to APC.
Big man the inside the SLPP will be then at the church with them now then send the information.
No, because it makes sense because the
Not
image
to
wey dey
Fatima
comot.
Bio, una not like pana.
Na so the report say.
Eh,
No,
now that then
Fatima,
send to
Fatima
them.
Bio, Fatima Bio, when I know say elect for
Fatima Bio in page they not get nothing but that guy there. He
the
not put
woman elect
nothing
na
in page.
post na waiting. So I not
He
fit say
not
he post
post
anything immediately.
nothing. He not post nothing we connected with Lidaka. Who side that information come out say na him post them? That's the wonder and the miracle we take to the SLPP no know. Go to Fatima Bio post nothing. And from within
Papa,
themselves, now the infighting don't begin so.
Papa, now done for
And then,
today.
and then you fight, then get for begin kill themselves.
It was, say then the other side they then elect blood.
You see the people who then damage pan lower level election, they no catch nobody.
Ah, well.
No, this is just example for tell you the road ahead for 2028. Where them
Then
go
pull wire the commodity say they get 2028. They don't then I dream cuckoo land.
Then go get 50-28. It's no
Fool's
more.
paradise. I didn't do. Fool's
because
paradise then be.
the one within a power, no one for let the whole of accountability. So, but you see one kind of power, and the policeman they not get man catch nobody. Even inside their own party, they not catch nobody. The last election, we didn't damage people them. We didn't can't complain. They say we go out them.
Now the second rounds of Dios Dideka in discovery. Now I don't begin so for that election day.
Netanyahu is style, and then do not alone so. Netanyahu, we now for combating power. He not agree for do the peace. He said peace can't use on they can't pull me now. No peace.
Okay, Pambul the Pafode.
Okay.
I
Okay,
think we for they go now, Lord, go take rest. Pambul them, do ya before they go, we they talk to now. Some of who they put to aid now the public now. For me could give now the correct knowledge on and need learn able to take decision. I'm not coming here to talk events. I'm coming here to give you critical analysis. Don't see the true from the lie. Una help we for build this thing. Let plenty Sierra Leoneans they listen to we. The world they in a critical stage. Was a critical that MCC, World Bank, this, that, always and they are about. They reach you side, they carry you so if you're not done. If we not try sit up now for doing rights na salon, it go trangao. Because right now, at the international community, now then they help for run that country. Europe, then get for take bigger responsibility on their own now for run their affairs. Because they want get independence from America. They have money, then be they send to Africa, then go use them for themselves. America, who say they so now, na transaction and paper. So now not even get assurance say Mother will not go get the support of Donald Trump because that man a transactional man. If I make Mother Bill promise and say can't take this mineral, can't take this mineral. If they say she done the last you that they can pull you. So we get for wake up. It's not about who that do this, who that do that. Now why they not do them and how they for do them. Now for concern with. Una share this platform. Una bring people them on board. Let we make conversations. Let we listen to ourselves. We discuss with ourselves. Let we get a roadmap as to what you want for this salon be. Let we see how we go care and go before. It's not a politics again, no. But the politics again, no, now nation issue. If we not sit up now, we'll not know thing they come in the next 5 to 10 years. And then can't take we by surprise. So do ya, una help we build up this thing. Share this thing as wide as possible. Then we make Sierra Leone into what you. Sierra Leone get the potential what we need for make her into a strong and powerful nation. But we cannot do it if we continue this way. Hey, this we don't do this, that we don't do so. Now we put all that there aside. Now look now at what we go do going forward. Let all man get chance for participate and get the benefits of the country. So we Muslim brothers them, let God give us the blessings of the first month. Over to you, sir.
Well, new conclusion, I will just put them back to what you say. We can't see a better one. In order na APC hand, in order na SLPP hand. In order na the constitution in hand. Na Salon people and any day. In order na international community hand, in order na ECOWAS in hand. Na Salon people and any day. Now we get water, now we get flour. Politics is local. It is about time we begin to clean the dough. Put the amount of water we need, we mix up to the kind of dough we want. So now we get for decide whether na akara one fry, whether na donut one fry, whether na bread we want for bake. That depends on the kind of water we put on that flour.
Well, I mean, I do not our make.
Well, now for put water for donuts. Because all them talk their way, they talk so. Government has failed we. Political parties don't fail we. International community don't fail we. Colonial people they don't fail we. Education don't fail we. It's about time we all come together. We get a unity of purpose. We forge an idea where we all agreeable to. As one people, we decide, say, that this road we go now. But otherwise, SLPP, no get answer. APC, no get the answer. International community, no get the answer. Why? Because politics is local. Where you wear your shoes, it born you locally. You not go chop the foot, you left the shoes. Now the shoes you they pull, you save your foot. Unallow not chop we foot them. Unallow we pull the shoes and the shoes na APC, na SLPP, na the governance system, now we education system, now we constitution. All man the constitution, the constitution. The constitution is as good as using it. We get constitution, yes, but do I ever use that?
Oh, one.
We not use that. Then you get full.
Instead, with they misuse and abuse them.
Yes, we get full say they can only tell about change the constitution. Now we use the one we will get first. What we don't use for, we don't make them a habit for use constitution. Maybe we will make some few amendments.
Exactly.
But we don't need for changing no constitution. All what we need, now we learn for use the one where we get first. What we don't learn for use them. Then we go there in a better position for make the constitution the work. But the one we get now. Albert Magai come. They say 1 year, he did it 4 years. He come, they say freedom of speech. He said, no, nobody not for talk. If you talk, it will allow you for talk, but if you talk, no will guarantee you freedom. Sheki did the same thing. Momo come, himself, they only take turns for kill citizens. Sheki kill them severally. Say na coup. And then coup, they don't get waiting. Whether they happen or they not happen, they all get question mark and they get query. Unallow we wake up. Unallow left for the blame. It's about time now we know say we roofly on fire. Now we for don't smell the coffee, we know say this coffee are not a local coffee.
A Turkish coffee, but then they mix with ginger.
Brother, don't laugh. You know, when Allah we get sense. People they say, hey, APC, they don't know better.
But if they be better, any of them party they be better, Salon don't better. But one of the political party they will get them better. Look at the 1967 to now. Look how Botswana better. Look how Botswana better. Go ahead, sir. Sorry, you are interrupt.
But you are when a song, what up, Asheki, they say Times Hard by the Pioneers. Time so hard.
He lock up the Maobi.
Ibana. He lock up SLBS. DJ when they play the song.
What is that?
Bashir Thompson, Colson, Thomas Bashir.
Yes.
Isakam. And that man, they not the first and that's why he suffer. When Kababak take power. Usa go hide. For them not catch him because Kaba he deal holds journalists there. No, now this man here, Dennis Smith.
Dennis Smith.
Now go hide. You know? So they all do the same things. The law will not a fool we serve. Say this one better pass this one. Dog na dog. You watch dog, they eat shit. Dogs, no matter how you train dogs, they go na gutter. A dog in multiple poto. If you dress pig, no matter how you dress her with white or yellow lipstick or pig will be pig. These guys are the same. They're not they change. Now the baton no more than they change. Now the color then they change. Now they say salon politics. Now watermelon. You just read between the line. Papaya. Before they go, and they talk them again. We the people then. Now we honey deep. Now we they decide what we want. Now we they hire and fire. When I let fire they all. Now we get the water. Now we get flour. Now we mix the dough where we feel to say suited to the digestive tract. Family na the word that.
Okay. Thank you. We they come back on Wednesday, but do ya wanna help we share, like, and subscribe if you not subscribe it.
And loyalty to we country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country for. Mama salo. We let we salo. At this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. But this year don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salon. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We
for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Koneka, Gaman Keraka, Jamucham, Gaman Monica, Kaipom, Gaman Koneka, for the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. And they go and they beg. Ship. The people that they gen. Then I go shem. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. And the future, forgive them best scripture. They make the good to begin and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. When we cook, don't forget them by scripture.
I hear the love and loyalty to the country salute. My how we day, my how we born. We sweet, sweet salute. We enough for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let me salute. But this sweet land we love. We enough for make them fall. We let me salute.
We salute. We like we salute. As in no place like home. I like it talk and talk them, I like it talk and fight them.
If you're watching now, don't miss the fun. Hit subscribe, like and share this platform. Do you want to stay up to date? Click that like button.
Oh no, who go speak for the voiceless? Oh yeah. The system they broken is lawless. Then they use the power for oppress. Mama cry for the picky where them put to rest. These streets they red like the sunset. Oh yeah. Bodies that fall, but we not forget. The women them cry, them pain at the silence. Who go fight for justice in this violence? Our leaders were the love for the nation. Why you not they bring with tribulation? Them they kill with dreams with oppression. Sierra Leone, we need salvation.